Welcome to Winging It. Today we're going to be playing Arkham Horror the card game, continuing our campaign of the Forgotten Age with Ursula and Leo. This is the third scenario, Threads of Fate, after we went into the jungle and found a temple, and in that temple we went in and found the Relic of Ages and brought it back. We made the decision in the interim, in between the videos, to give the relic to Harlan rather than to let Alejandro keep it. And then we listened to Ichtaka and had her tell us her story, which means we're kind of on the path to, if we're lucky, buddying up with her. But we have to do well in the next scenario and in this scenario to gain her favor. But that is the road we're going down. We are not forging our own path. That we'll save for a later campaign. We are going as far as changes we've made to the decks. I had talked about stick to the plan on Leo because I have 6 XP to spend here, but it turns out that I didn't actually have anything to put on stick to the plan because I haven't gotten adaptable yet, and that would be another XP. So I wasn't able to do that, so instead I went ahead and grabbed another upgraded Thompson and an upgraded 45, which is just good for this campaign. Dealing with a Harbinger, being able to fire without the retaliate is good. And then I grabbed the Marksmanship, which is good when you need to deal with cultists that spawn locations away and you need to save actions. So I went ahead and grabbed that. Ursula, continuing to deal with the tower and going down a different build than I intended. I got the other Hyper Awareness to help me rely less on skill cards and do some boosting. And then I grabbed 2 Pathfinders because she is Ursula, and it's an amazing card for her. I didn't get it in Doom of Etzli, which might have surprised some people, but I don't think it's very useful in a heavy explorer scenario like that. But in a scenario like this, it's definitely very useful. So we have those Pathfinders. So we're going to go ahead and draw up cards. We're drawing up for Leo. Okay, that's 5 cards. We got Emergency Cash. We got the Marksmanship. We got the Handcuffs, which I love the handcuffs. We got the non-upgraded 45. Okay, do we want 2 sets of handcuffs? I do, and the Emergency Cash. So that might sound crazy, but I just like them. So we're going to get rid of the Marksmanship. We're going to get rid of the 45. I do want a weapon, though, but it's not a great weapon. Actually, it's probably okay. Whatever, I'll keep it. But I'll get rid of the Marksmanship and try to look for an ally. So we will get... Okay, that's an ally. Okay. So... got a lot of stuff to play. Those handcuffs are great. Alright, Ursula, we are looking for field work and Pathfinder. So, tower, and a matte glass. Okay, well, we got to keep the tower. I'm going to put it here until I deal with it. So, I mean, really, the rest of these cards aren't doing me any good. So, again, tower stays in your hand, but I'm just putting it out so that, you guys can remember. You can see that it's there and why I can't play skill cards. So we got 3 more cards. We did get the field work, we got the hyper awareness, and we got the guts. So it's a pretty good deal. All right. So it's going to give me a slower start than I would like. See. She could play the tower, grab a resource, play the field work. No. I think we'll play tower next turn. Alright, so we're starting at Rivertown. Oh, go ahead and go over the action agendas real quick. So, agenda is just a 6 Doom threshold with a resign option. Act. The first act, we've got 3 acts here, which, if you're familiar with this scenario, you understand that there's 3 acts that we can advance whatever order we want. This is looking for Harlan. We can spend 6 clues or 4 clues in the Miskatonic University. So, okay. We're searching for Alejandro. That's 2 clues in East Town. Up here. And then this is Ishitaka, which we definitely want because we're trying to buy Worth for her. We're wanting to do this one. North Side, spend 2 clues. So, all right. I'm going to have Ursula go ahead and go first. We are at Rivertown, which everybody knows, good old Rivertown. 1 shroud, 2 clues. I will point out that the cultists, which we have 2 cultists in the bag now, are -2. If you do not succeed by at least 1, take 1 damage. Not great. So, something to bear in mind. But we want to, as much as possible, be 3 up on tests. Right, so 2 clues here. Alright, so first action, Ursula's going to spend 2 resources to put field work into play. So for a fast action, she'll put down her mag glass. Okay. Then for second action, she's going to move in to University. This we know well. 4 clues, 4 shroud. Search for a tome or spell, which not something either of these investigators has. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. These should be clues and not assets or charges or whatever. So we are going to tap field work, do our free investigate. We are at 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 to beat 4. That's where we want to be. That is highest number of doom on a cultist, which is going to be 0. So we get a clue. So our first action. Okay, we're going to go ahead and I think I'm going to go ahead and just draw a card. It's not too risky with her because her other none of the weaknesses will punish her, having them out at the end of her turn. It's just the only thing she's got left is the Call of the Unknown. So, all right. So Leo is going to spend his 4 resources here to play Other Leo, which gives him 3 actions, or 1 extra action gives him 4 actions. Then he's going to play the Emergency Cash, get 3 resources. He will play Handcuffs out. So we are ready for a Brotherhood Cultist now. So that was our first action was Emergency Cash. Second was Handcuffs. Third and fourth will just take 2 more resources. So we are ready to get our automatic out when we need it. Okay, so upkeep, Leo gets an intel report, which will be good if we get a Nobody's Home. Which is kind of the rough card here. Alright, and Ursula is going to get Dr. Ellie Horowitz. Not a bad timing for her. Although we won't be able to play her because we don't have enough resources. Alright, so that is that. We get a Doom. And first encounter card is Locked Door. Touch the location with the most clues and without a locked door. Well, that is Miskatonic University. That is bad news. And then Ursula is going to get Conspiracy of Blood. So this one is, kind of a strange Ancient Evils. We can do a 4 willpower parlay to remove this. Otherwise, we get our doom threshold is lower. So that is no good. All right, so this locked door is going to be a problem. I don't know how well we can beat it. Let me see if I've got a way of beating it. I have a manual dexterity, which I don't. Oh, I have hyper awareness. I do have hyper awareness. It's not important right now for us to beat that. Actually, we could beat it with the fieldwork eventually. Okay, so Ursula is going to spend 4 resources to just play the tower. Get rid of that. All right, so that's the thing. So I think she is going to move to north side. So we can gain 2 clues, spending 5 resources, and this is another victory point location. 4 clues. So this was our second action, was to move in here. She's going to go free investigate. We're going to tap field work. So we are investigating at 4, 5, 6, 7, V3. -5, we fail. All right, we are going to investigate 2 up. Or do we take a resource so we can play Ellie soon? No, we'll just investigate 2 up. All right, that. Okay. All right. Not blazingly fast progress, but we're doing okay. All right, Leo. It's going to spend 4 resources to put in the 45 automatic. Again, this is not the upgraded. I do have an upgraded in here, but this is just your plain Jane 45 automatic. Let's see, we have 3 actions left. I'm going to draw a card. Okay, we've got a 45 Thompson, but we can't really play it because we've got the 45 automatic out. We're just going to move to be with Ursula, which is a little bit dangerous because it means we could get something like, nobody's home here, but I want to be together in case a Brotherhood cultist comes out, basically. All right, so we are now going to do upkeep. He gets an enchanted blade, all these weapons. Guess I can't complain about weapons. Okay, and then Ursula is going to get fingerprint kit. Boy, that would be nice to get into play. If only we had the resources for it. Okay, we are at 2 of 5 because of the Conspiracy of Blood. Get Haunting Shadow, which means he's going to take 2 damage because he doesn't have a clue. So, take a damage on Leo. And a damage on Leo. Ursula is going to get another Hunting Shadow. Who shuffled this deck? Alright, so she can spin 1 clue. She's going to spin 1 clue. So, we can't really get the fingerprint kit out, can we? I think she can just stay here and investigate up by 2, yeah. But it would be nice to get the boost for the Wisconsin University. Okay, Leo's going to go first. He's going to draw a card. Steadfast. Okay, it's nice. He's going to draw another card. Vicious Blow. Very nice. Okay, he's going to move, and he is going to commit the 45 Thompson, which does have the 2 fight pips on it, to go up by 2 on trying to break this door. Okay. That's a great use of that, Thompson. All right, Ursula's going to stay where she's at. She's up by 2. Okay. She will move to the Miskatonic University and tap field work and try to beat the agility test up by 2. Okay. Locked door is gone. Huh. All right. Leo, we're going to upkeep, is going to get Adventurer. Even more of a reason to want to play the Fingerprint Kit. Also, Mythos just totally created a whole turn from us. It's like another Ancient Evils. What did I just do? I just drew it. Okay. She needs to actually draw a card. Okay. Now we have another Hyper Awareness. Alright. We are at 3 of 5 Doom. And Leo's going to get another Conspiracy of Blood. We don't have a cultist to parlay, so this is just not going well at all. So we are now at 3 of 4 Doom. We're going to advance this turn. And there's no way to stop it unless Ursula gets a cultist here. Okay, secret must be kept. Test 3 willpower if you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror. Alright, she's just going to take the damage and horror, I think, at this point. We have the guts, but actually it's worth it. Okay, she's going to commit the guts. So she is 2 up on this test. +1. Alright. And so she draws Trench Coat. We are getting all the cards we do not need. Okay. Alright, so we are advancing this round. Alright. Leo is going to spend 3 resources to put in Adventurer. Might as well get him into play. Although we really want to use him for the Fingerprint Kit because we're going to need some acceleration here. He's going to draw a card for his first action. Take the initiative. Not bad. I'm going to draw another card. Let me handle this. Not bad. And then he's going to take 2 resources. Alright. And then Ursula. We're only 1 up investigating here. But if we can get the Fingerprint Kit into play, then we wouldn't be. So she's going to move here, do the free investigate field work at 4, 5, 6, 7. 73. Actually, you know what? I'm going to take that back. Before she moves, we're going to investigate. We're going to commit this hyper awareness. That will put her at 3 up. Yeah. So. She will move to north side she will tap field work. Now we're at 7v3. Zero. All right, we finally get a clue. We're at 2 clues. Okay, so we've taken 1 action, which was the investigate. No, move is second. Okay, we're going to go ahead and grab a resource so that we can play the fingerprint kit. Next turn. All right, time for upkeep. Leo gets a flashlight. May be useful. And a resource. Ursula is going to get crack the case. Definitely useful. And a resource. Alright. So the agenda is going to advance. Not much we can do about that. So this just says shuffle the encounter discard pile. There are 2 act decks. Nope, there are not only 2 act decks. We haven't even advanced one thing. So the next agenda is just the same thing. 6 doom, the option to resign. So that was we can't even be happy that we got the Conspiracies of Blood out of the way. I'll tell you what, sometimes Arkham can just be unfair. Unfair. Alright. Now we have encounters. Locked door. Attach location with the most clues and without a locked door attached. Oh goodness. Okay, well that has to be where Leo's at now. Alright, and Othing Shadow. Spend 1 clue or take 2 damage. She will spend a clue. Alright. Leo's going to go first. He is going to take the initiative, which puts him up by 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat the 4 of the locked door. Alright. Locked door is gone. He is going to spend 2 to play Intel Report to get 1 of the clues from here. That's his second action. Third action, we will draw a card. Get a dodge. Fourth action, we'll grab a resource. Alright, Ursula is going to spend 4 resources to play the fingerprint kit. That's our first action. There should be 3 charges on it. Second action, she will move in. She will take a charge off fingerprint kit. She's at 4, 5, 6 to beat 4. She's up by 2. She will investigate, and Leo's going to commit his flashlight, so she's 2 up. Oh, I should have done field work. Whatever. That was like the whole... anyway, whatever. Up by 2. The reason you have field work out. And she misses again. Okay. So, we'll tap Venture. And put a use on fingerprint kit. Alright. Leo's going to get 45 Thompson. A resource. Ursula is going to get another field work. Great. And a resource. Alright, we'll put one doom on the agenda. And we will draw a false lead. We do have a clue, so test 4 intellect for each point you fail by. Draw a clue in your location. Okay, great. So we're going at 3v4. -3. Drop a clue on our location. Ursula gets Conspiracy of Blood. Again, whoops, the zoom should be over here. Turns threshold into 5 threshold. Okay, so what are we doing here? Move, investigate. Okay. Think. We investigate committing hyper-awareness, which is just going to get us... Do I want to commit hyper-awareness? I really don't, actually. Okay, we're not. We're going to move to the north side, tapping field work and using our fingerprint kit. So this is our free investigate. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, V3. Okay, it's -2 if you fail to lose one of your clues. We did not lose one of our clues. And we got 2 resources. That's our first action move in. We will take a fast play crack the case to get 3 resources. We will play... Let's spend... Actually 2 of those resources. Play a second copy of field work. Actually, we should have gotten those 2 clues onto her. We should actually keep these clues if we get them. Alright, so that was our first action. Second action was to play field work. Okay, our next action, our last action, we're going to play hyper awareness. So that's that. Leo. What he's got. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We're going to spend 2 for another copy of handcuffs. Get them out there. We'll draw a card. Intel report. And we'll take 2 resources. Alright. Upkeep. Leo's going to get bought in blood. We have to kill somebody. It will be Venturer, who I meant to put another charge on that fingerprint kit. But because I'm playing bad. Okay, and he gets another resource. I forgot. Okay, and then Ursula is going to get another Dr. Ellie Horowitz. And she's at 3 resources. Which means we can play Ellie. That's a nice thing. Alright. We are at 2 of 5 doom. And we get Mysterious Chanting. We're going to be looking for an enemy. So in this case, we are happy to draw a Brotherhood cultist. I'll grab a Brotherhood Cultist. We can handcuff him, and then we can do the test for the Conspiracy of Blood. So that is nice. Finally something happening in our favor. Unless we draw Mysterious Chanting right now, in which case, then I will just rage. Alright, Ursula gets a Brotherhood Cultist. Well, that is less than ideal. Maybe. Alright. So I think Leo goes first here. So Leo is going to use handcuffs on his Brotherhood Cultist. He's testing at 4v2. Skull, there's no doom. So this Brotherhood Cultist gets handcuffed. Okay. He is going to move. Second action. Third action, he'll engage this Brotherhood Cultist, and he will handcuff him. 2 up. Is there anything else I want to throw at this guy? I guess we're okay. I could have played Let Me Handle This. Take both of them is what I should have done, but whatever. 2 up. Okay, Skull, he is handcuffed. Actually, so they're both, this guy's handcuffed at this location, and this guy is handcuffed at that location. First thing that has felt like has gone right for me. Alright, so that Conspiracy of Blood is a test for willpower. So the Tooth of Exley would not help me with that, because it's on a treachery card, which it is not a test on a treachery card. Okay. It's a parlay. So can she beat that? I think she can. Alright. So if we 3 move into the free investigate. Okay. Yeah, this is how we're going to do it. The first thing is we're going to spend 3 resources to put in Dr. Ellie Horowitz. We're going to look for the top 9 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cards. Okay, we're going to grab that tooth. Okay. Which, yeah, it does say on treachery card. Resolving a test on a treachery card. And I assume that because the Conspiracy of Blood says that the Brotherhood Cultist gains the parlay, that the test is not on the treachery card. Should probably check that ruling. But I mean, I guess the test is on that thing. But anyway, I'll be interested to see what people might think about that. Anyway, we're going to move this hyper-awareness down here. Just remember we got it. Okay. So, she will, for second action, move, tap field work, take a charge from Fingerprint Kit, draw a tentacle. We're at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 V4 on this free investigate. Alright, -2. So we get 2 clues. Which we'll go ahead and just spend all our clues. 4 clues. to advance this act. So it's just going to take Harlow Moonstone, who has a Parlay 4, which will be interesting to try and beat. For willpower, you have to discard 3 cards. Parlay with him, and he goes in East Town. So just put him here in East Town. Alright, Ursula has one less action. She is going to tap Field Work, which she can do after her Investigate because it's timed the same. So I get to choose the order. So, and she's now at 3, 4, 5. And we'll commit our other Dr. Ellie Horowitz to be at 6. So we're 2 up on this parlay check for the Conspiracy of Blood. -5, which I believe means we add a Doom, right? If you succeed, if you fail, place 1 Doom on this enemy. But the handcuffs prevent me from putting Doom on that enemy, so we just don't get rid of the Conspiracy of Blood. Alright. Well, that is unfortunate, but alright. So that is fun. Alright, Leo is going to get a flashlight. A resource. How many cards does he have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I start playing some of these cards. Okay, Ursula is going to. Well, she's going to get a Mercy Cash. That's pretty nice. And a resource. It doesn't need to be tapped. Alright, so there we are. We are now at 3 of 5 Doom. And Leo gets a Hunting Night Gaunt. Something he gets to shoot at. And Ursula gets Shadowed. We have to find the cult nearest enemy, place 1 Doom on the enemy, and test the willpower. So we're testing at his fight value, which is 2. So we're doing it 4b2 because of her tooth. Alright, -2. So she taps tooth to get a card, which is going to be another fingerprint kit. Nice. Alright, so I think Leo, can he beat the willpower check on the Brotherhood Cultist? He can. The problem is that then he doesn't have willpower icons for Harlan. But it needs to happen. So, alright, well, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to attack the Hunting Night Gaunt. So we're taking a shot with a 45 automatic. We're at 4, 5, 6 V3. No, 5 V3. It's not the upgraded. So we're up by 2. Okay, Elder Sign. We get to look at the top 3 cards for an ally. Okay, well, at least we didn't get the thing that follows. Okay, and that's 2 damage. Hunting Night Gaunt. And we'll do it again. Taking a shot from the automatic. Alright, that's -2. If you do not succeed by at least 1, we do not, so we take a damage. But the Hunting Night Gaunt is dead. Okay. We are at 4. If we want to do the test, we will commit dodge and let me handle this to go 2 up on the willpower test. 2 up on the willpower test. This is for Conspiracy of Blood. Alright, we take another damage. But, at least we bought ourselves another turn. Okay, so that we've got one more action. We need to go over towards Harlan, I guess? Or we just do him later, I think. Maybe we spend 2 resources to put down a flashlight? Is that crazy? I think it's not crazy. Okay, we're going to spend 2 resources to put down a flashlight. It's got 3 charges on it. I think we can get this Miskatonic Museum. Let's see. Is it north side that we do? We need 2 clues. Okay. But she has 1 up. But it's a lot of effort to get those clues, to get that clue here. Well, we can spend 1 resource on hyper awareness to get us to 2 up with the magnifier. Okay, we'll do that. We're going to spend 1 resource, go 2 up, investigating at the Miskatonic Museum. +1. Okay, we got the clue. That's nice. Alright, so, Guardian, we have to spend that at north side. Okay, so, she will move 1. It's their second action. And we'll spend these 2 clues to go ahead and advance the Guardian's inquiry, which is Maria de Silva, put her into play in the Curiosity Shop, spend 1 resource to parlay about the artifact. See how there's 3 intellect to succeed. Place 1 clue on her from this open pool. Okay, so she's in the Curiosity Shop, and this is if there are 2 clues on Marie, so we must remove them and immediately advance. Okay, so that's gonna be not too bad for us to beat. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go into the Curiosity Shop as Ursula as our last action. Curiosity Shop, which is a 2 shroud, 4 clue location. Reduce the cost of each relic asset you play by 2, and it's a victory 1. Alright, so we're hanging out here with Marie. We're going to need some clues. So we will tap Fieldwork, actually both of our Fieldworks, and play Fingerprint Kit. So we're up by like 1 million. We're up by 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 to beat 2. Okay, well, it's enough. Oh, I should have put the clues on there, but maybe she gets 2 of the 4 clues that were on there. Alright. So, picking up some tempo. Yes. Alright. So that is Ursula. It's done. Okay. Alright, so Leo. Do upkeep. He's got Mitch Brown. It'd be nice to get him into play. Because then we can play any other allies that show up. Ursula is going to get Eureka. Too bad. Alright, we are now at 4 of 6 due. And Leo gets nobody's home attached to your location. If there are no clues in your location, it gains charge. Well, I'm happy for that to charge. Alright. Test 3 willpower. If you fail, take 1 damage and 1 horror. For each act the investigators have completed. We have not completed any act decks, so we're just going at 4v3. That's a good damage and a horror. If we fail. Alright, that is a damage and a horror. The horror can go on Leo. Damage will go on Leo. Ursula is going to get Shadow. Spend 1 clue. She'll spend 1 clue. Yes. Okay. I think Leo goes first. Does he need to go first? No, I mean, I was going to go in there and get those clues. But it doesn't seem to be that useful. So maybe we go and we Harley with Harlan. Alright, yeah, we're going to do that. So the first thing Leo's going to do is to, well, maybe we stay here in case things go just super bad. I don't remember what happens, honestly. So, yeah. Let's see, can we advance her this turn? Not easily, and I'm not sure we want to. Alright. Oh, we used our last charge on the fingerprint kit, so we're still at 5v2, so let's just get the clues. Investigating 5v2. Alright, 0. She gets a clue. Investigating again. That is -2. If you do, we do succeed because we were at 5. Succeed by 1, so we get a clue. Alright, so we'll just play emergency cash, and we get to get 3 resources into our card, and hopefully this will give us, we'll have a way to boost to beat this check. Okay, well, our card was Call of the Unknown, so that's just going to end up being 2 horror. Like, not interested in messing with that. Okay, so Leo, do we do this parlay with what's his face, or do we hang around in case Maria turns into a monster? It's a little time. We could go to downtown and do the clues. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Yep. So he will spend his, he'll do his free action to put Mitch Brown into play. He'll move into downtown for his first action. So it is a 3 shroud, 2 clue location. Investigate. With our flashlight, which reduces the shroud down to 1, or up by 2. This is where we need to turn in Alejandro, right? Oh, it's East Town. Oh, Did we just go into East Town? Then we'll investigate here. Tentacle. Alright. We'll use another charge on a flashlight. To investigate up by 2. Nice 2. We get a clue. And we will use our last. So we moved, investigate, and we'll use our last charge to investigate up by 2. Alright, that is -2. We take a damage because we didn't succeed by enough, but we do get the clue. So we've got enough clues that he can do the thing. Alright. That he can do the all-hunter a bit. Alright, take the initiative. That is actually excellent. Use that for the parlay with Harlan. If we were one location over. Alright, and Ursula is going to get Mr. Rook. What we could use him for? Nothing. We can use him as willpower. Alright, so. Alright, we are at 5 of 16. Wings of Darkness. Alright, well, we're failing this. We're going to take a damage in horror. Man, this is... We're really struggling with damage here. Alright. Leo. 1d4. Elder Sign. Is that an... If you succeed? Nope. You just get to search anywhere. We should have some allies in here. So... Well, we've got the Beat Cop, so we'll take him. And we still fail, so we take a damage in horror. We're now at 6 of 8 damage. And he moves to Rivertown. And Ursula is going to get... Words of Power. Alright. Usually isn't a big deal for her. Alright, so now we've got this Call of the Unknown, which I think we just let go off. It's not a big deal. Do we try to pass this? I think we do. So we gotta get 2 clues on her, and it is... See, place 1 clue. That's 3 intellect. Okay, so we're at 4 intellect. So we will spend 1 resource and Eureka. Spend 2 resources and Eureka to be at 4. No. 1 resource in Eureka will get me to 4, 5, 6. We're up by 3. +1. Alright. So we put 1 of our clues on her. And we get to do the draw thing. We will say north side as our call it the unknown target. Alright. We get another Eureka, we get to crack the case, and we get a Jake Williams. Alright. We're gonna Eureka into Eureka. Same thing. One in Eureka to go up by 3. And that is -2. Okay, and we get to do 3 cards from Eureka. Let's see what we got. Oh, there's the Pathfinder. Reduction. We'll definitely take the Pathfinder. Not even a question. We need some We need some speed now. Alright, so we're going to advance the act now. Which is, that is the strange relics, right? Because we put 2 clues on her. Alright, we get an enemy, of course. Switch this card. Remember that she's Itaka's prey. The Brotherhood is revealed. Advance to Act 3 and the Brotherhood is revealed. Retaliate. Okay. So, this goes away. We have a bad guy, of course we do. And Leo is way, way, way far away. Alright. So, the Brotherhood is revealed. Each Taka's prey each gets 1 point and plus 1 while is their location with no clues on it. If each of each Taka's prey is known. Is she a hunter? Will she move? Humanoid conspirator elite revelers. She's not a hunter, so she's got 6 health. Plus 1 fight. Oh my goodness. Okay. Well, that is a problem. Alright, so our last action, we will try to evade her at 4v2. Or wait, did she get plus 1 evade? Okay. Well, we'll throw a trench coat into this to be 2 up on the evade. Okay, -1, so she is evaded. Alright. All the unknown gets shuffled back in. And she takes 2 horror. Ursula takes 2 horror. 1 which goes on Ellie. 1 which goes on her. And then at the end of her turn, Leo goes up there and fights, I suppose? We'll fight her next turn. And then we've just got to do a whole lot of advancing of the active agenda, or the act. Next turn. A lot to do. We got so slowed down, didn't we? Alright. Alright, so Leo, we'll just go 1, 2, 3. And we'll go ahead and... How much? She's got 6 health? I almost feel like we need to put a weapon and we need to put the enchanted blade into play. Oh, actually, the first thing he'll do... Well, do we put the beat cop into play? Yeah, we do, because we want to be able to. That does mean we're going to take some extra actions. Whatever. Okay, so we put the... Spend the 3 to put beat cop into play. That was our free action. Then we went 1, 2, 3, and then we will shoot. She's got to retaliate. So, yeah, we might take some damage and horror. But we're at 4, 5, 6 to beat 4. We're up by 2. And we'll commit a vicious blow to be up by 3. Oh, this one's dark. Well, actually, she's evaded. So maybe we don't commit the vicious blow. We're just up by 2. It's fine. Yep. Up by 2. -1. She takes 2 damage. Alright. Cool. Cool. Alright. And that is the end of that. So Leo gets Adventurer, which we can't afford. And Ursula gets the Agents. Does she have a target for that? Just the fingerprint kit. Which I don't know how important that is right now. Alright. So, the agenda is going to advance. I think because we haven't actually done anything useful yet. If there's only 2 acts, if there's only 1 act. Yeah, so we don't put any doom on it because we're just underachievers by a lot. So how fast can we advance the rest of this? And she is going to come into play onto... Does she have a prey? She's going to come into play. Draw. Shadowed. If there are no cultists, I take 1 horror. She is a cultist, right? It does not say she is a cultist. Okay. Place 1 doom on the nearest cultist enemy, which would be this Brotherhood cultist, which cannot get doom. And test willpower, or the X of that enemy's fight value, which is 2. So we're going at 4B2, which is legit. -3, we take 2 horror. We'll put 1 on Beat Cop. And actually, yeah, we will put the other on Mitch Brown, which probably seems counterintuitive, but that's what we're going to do. Alright, so now Ursula is going to get an Acolyte. Where do we want to put this Acolyte? I think we're just going to put the Acolyte right with the doom on it. Okay. We've got a lot to do here. We can do this. Alright, so we need to put how much more damage? 4 more damage on Maria de Silva. Alright, we are going to attack her with the automatic, committing a vicious blow. Okay, so that is, we are at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 4. We really want to be up by 5, right? Okay, we'll commit Steadfast. That should get us up to 9. So we need 9 to beat 4. -2. She takes 3 damage, and then we will discard Beat Cop to do the last damage on her. Which defeats her. And now, the nearest investigator takes control of the set-aside Ichitaka. Okay, so we get to remove that act from the game. We are not done yet, but we do get Ichitaka, who's going to come into play. So, now we get extra boosts, and we get health and sanity buffer, and that was our first action, and we still got more actions to go. So, we will move here for our second action. Acolyte. For our third action, we will bust up the Acolyte. We're going at 4, 5, V3. no Doom. There's one Doom on a cultist in play. So he is dead. And we'll move to downtown. Alright, now Ursula is absolutely going to spend 3 to play Pathfinder. That's first action. Second action, she will move. Or that's like free. Okay, second action, she moves here. Third action, she's going to move into East Town, which is a 2 shroud, 2 clue location, and you get a discount on playing assets there. I'm playing ally assets there. Okay, so I'm going to tap both of my field works to bump her willpower up to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to do this parlay test. 7 to beat 4. She has to discard 3 cards from the top of her deck. So she's discarding Guts, Deduction, and Jake. I was hoping it would be her weakness, but whatever. Alright, so now she is doing this test. We're 3 up on a parlay test. Alright. Oh, goodness gracious. Alright. Alrighty then. Oh, you know what? Actually, we couldn't have tested that, right? Because we did Pathfinder, move. We could have done a free investigate, which would have been the next part. But actually, these 3 cards need to get shuffled back in. So, yeah, we'll just refresh that. Yeah. That was a mistake on my part. So upkeep, Leo gets a dodge. Not particularly useful. I guess we got the willpower icons, which we just need them. Ursula gets a deduction. Alright. Or 1 to 6 Doom, I'm panicking. And we get, I think Shadow must spend a clue or take 2 damage. No, we're going to spend a clue. I don't know that we need his clues anyway, but... Alright. And then Ursula's going to get false lead. If you have no clues, false test 4 intellect. We're going to drop our 1 clue here, which we don't not too worried about, I guess. Alright, we're testing it 4v4. Alright, so we drop our clue and we take a damage. Excellent. This seems to be all going to plan. Alright. Leo's going to move in. He's going to parlay. Discard 3 cards. He's going to discard Sing the Falls. Hey, that's nice. Leo de Luca. That's fine. Ambitious Blow. Probably okay. I realize I need a weapon out in case this turns into a monster, but whatever. Okay, so now we're going to play Take the Initiative, which will give us 2 pips since this is our second action. And we will spend dodge. So that'll give us 3. So we're at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 3, 4. 7 to beat 4. Alright, so we put a clue on him. Alright, now we are going to spend our next 2 actions getting resources. I think we want the fingerprint kit into play. And we'll do Harlan next turn, because if he turns in... Yeah, okay. So, Ursula is going to go here. And she will take her free investigate to play. Unearth the Ancients. Spending 1 resource. We're going for the fingerprint kit. We have to beat a 4. And we're at 4, 5. We'll tap both of our field works. 6, 7, 8, 9 to beat 4. So we're going at 9 to beat 4. Alright, highest number of doom is... So we're going to put in our fingerprint kit over our other fingerprint kit with 3 charges. So we have yet to actually take an action. So we're going to go and we're going to parlay with Harlan next turn. Alright, it's fine. We will then... investigate to get a clue, then we'll draw resources. We could... No, we'll do 1, 2 resources and pay 2 to get to play the trench coat into play. So now we're good at debating. Okay, so that was her turn. Might sound useless, but I'm trying to set up for a good turn next turn. Alright, so Leo is going to get a beat cop, which we can't use because of Ichitaka. We get a resource. So we're 1 away from being able to play that Thompson, which is what we want. Ursula is going to get another Pathfinder. Well, that's probably not going to get played, but whatever. Alright. We are at 2 of 6 doom. And we are going to get a locked door. It goes on the location with the most clues, which is the East Town. That follows up my plans a little bit. Just because I wanted to get a clue from there so that we could advance. Okay, and then we get a Wizard of the Order. Spawns at any empty location. Okay. Well, Leo's going to have to deal with him. But he gets a doom at the end. So, of the Mythos phase. Alright. Alright, so Ursula's going to start off by investigating because we need to get a clue to turn in for Alejandro's thing. So we're at 5v1 investigating. Zero. Okay. She got this clue. Alright, she is now going to... These are all untapped. She's going to Pathfinder in to East Town. She will tap 2 Fieldworks. But actually, yeah. For the next test, we will turn in 2 clues from each of them to advance act of Alejandro, which is Henry DeVoe. He gets in Development's Diner. We need to parlay. Choose a card and discard from your hand. Parlay, you discuss Alejandro's whereabouts. Test 3 intellect. If you succeed, place 1 clue. Okay. I don't know if we can do this guy or not, but we will do what we can do. All right, so that is that. Now we have tested. We tapped both of our field works for our next test, which is our willpower test for Harlan. We're trying to beat 4. We are at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 4. We discard 3 cards, which will be crack the case. Okay. Magnifying glass. Okay. And Jake Williams. Okay. And we will commit Mr. Rook to this. That gets us up to 9 to beat 4. And let's see what Leo's got a willpower pip he can throw. He doesn't. So we're not going to go 9 to beat 4. We'll keep the Mr. Rook in our hands. So we are at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 4. I don't know where I came up with it. Yeah. So 7 to beat 4. We're 3 up. All right, here we go. 3 up to do this. Come on. Let's do this. Zero. All right. Excellent. Let's see what happens to Harlan Ernstone. I don't remember like all the potential things that can happen because there's so many different ones. Okay. We flip over. We get this. Okay, advance. Which is Henry De. Wait, what? Did I just do the wrong one? I did. Or we didn't know that. Okay, Harlan's Curse. Okay, this is Harlan Ernstone. Switch this card with a bystander. Game attached to the relic ages. After you successfully evade by 3 or more, add him to the victory display. Or we can just kill him, right? Yep. Alright, so we can evade or wreck him, but he is an enemy now. Let's see. I mean, he's only got what? He only takes 2 damage. Okay. And it makes it recover the relic. So recover the relic is he gets +2 investigator health. So he's got +4 health. Okay. Now, if the enemy relic is in play, attached. Okay. So the relic of ages is attached to him. Okay. Relative age is attacked him. So what do we do now? So he is at 6 health. He's a 4. 8 at 3. Okay. So our actions, we investigated, and we pathfindered in. Do this. So we've got 1 action left. Can we do this evade? We have to evade him by a lot. And yeah, we don't have any way to boost. Alright, so we will just evade at, well, let's see, trench coat. Okay, we get +1, so we're actually at 4, 5 v3. We could throw the Pathfinder in. I don't think we're going to use it, but you're just going to go 5v3. We're evading him just to not take damage, I suppose. Because what else are we going to do? Alright, we're going to get 5v3. +1, 5, 6v3. Well, howdy doody. That is, if you successfully evade him by 3 or more, enter the victory display. So, he goes into the victory display. I think she gets the Relic of Ages. And we advance this. Was this the one? Alright, if the Relic of Ages was attacked to Harlan. The investigator takes location. Yep, remove the remainder. Okay, cool. So, now, can we Can we do the rest of this in 3 turns? I do not know. I do not know. We have to beat a 3 intellect test over there. That's a rough deal. Let's see, you have to discard a card from your hand. Alright. What do we care about the Wizard of the Order? He's gonna move us to... We have to kill him soon. Alright. Alright. So, Leo will take a resource. For first action, second action, he's going to play the 45 Thompson. Five charges on it. Next action, he moves in. Third action, and then he's going to take a shot with this, which gives him a resource. He's at 4, 5, 6, 7 to beat 4. Alright, seems legit. 7 to beat 4. -2. Kills the Wizard of the Order. And that is the end of Leo's turn. So Leo's going to draw Marksmanship. Okay, that could be useful depending on what enemies come out. Alright. Ursula, untapping all of her fun stuff. It's going to get Guts. A little too late, but we can pitch it for the parlay with Henry. Okay, we are at 3 of 6 down. I don't think this is possible, actually. Alright, we are going to get Words of Power. And she's going to get the secret must be kept. Test through willpower till like 1 damage or okay. And it gets difficulty right for each act deck. So it's at a 5. She gets 1 because of the tooth, which gives her at 4. She's got Guts, which is 5, 6. She'll put Mr. Rook to make her 7. So she's 7, be 5. That is -5. So she takes... Alright, she takes 3 damage and 3 horror. Ouch. Alright, so we'll put 1 damage on the trench coat. And she'll take 3 horror, just straight up. 1, 2, 3. And she'll take 2 more damage. That hurt a lot. Okay. So she is going to Pathfinder in, I don't know if there's clues. There are not clues on Belna's Diner. Yeah, so she can't use her fieldworks for this. So this is a problem. So she's testing it. She's testing 3 intellect. She's at 4. I have to get 2 clues on him. Alright, so she will discard her Pathfinder and spend 1 resource to go to 5v3. -2. Alright, he gets a clue on him. She'll do the same thing again. Card, or a resource. And she'll discard this deduction to be able to do the test, so she's up by 2. That is okay. She passes. So Henry DeVoe, I guess we've parlayed him. Now we see. Oh, we've done all this. Okay. So we are going to look at his friends in high places. We flip over. And it is the enemy version of Henry DeVoe. We knew this, right? Switch his card with bystander. Remove that version from the game. Attach to the side on Alejandro Vela. Henry DeVoe, Advanced Act 3. Alejandra's Plight, which is this. Gets +2 health. The enemy is attached to the least play. Advance. So we just gotta kill this guy, and then we're done. Alright, apologies. We had a mishap with the camera, but now we've got this Henry DeVoe that is now engaged with Ursula. He's got 7 health, and she's got 1 action left because she pathfindered and then did her 2 things. So she's going to try to evade. She's going at 5v2. Zero. He is evaded. Okay. So Leo, his turn, is going to move to East Town. He is going to spend 2 resources to play Marksmanship, which will allow him. You have to fight a fight on a firearm, on a ranged asset, firearm or ranged asset. Can target an enemy connecting location, which he is. Ignore the aloof and retaliate keywords. If this attack succeeds, because the enemy is not engaged with the attack, deals +1 damage. So we'll do 3 damage if we hit with this. So we spend a resource off this, which means an ammo, and we get a resource. We are going at 4, 5. He's a victory, so actually we get 6, and then 7, 8. So we're going at 8. V4, I think he gets. Okay, no, it's just 8v4. Okay, cool. Just make sure he doesn't have any buffs or anything. Yep, 8v4. We can do that. 8v4 will commit our Enchanted Blade to go 9v4. Okay. So that's 3 damage on him. Okay, so that was action 1, action 2, action 3, action 4. We'll take a normal shot with the Thompson. Getting a resource. So now we are at 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Because he is a victory. Yeah. 8. Just did that math, didn't I? We'll commit the beat cop to be 9. Elder Sign. Okay. We get to look top 3 cards for an ally, which I don't know if there's any allies left. Yeah, there aren't. Okay. So there we go. That is 2 more damage on him. So we're doing good. We're at 5 of the 7 damage we need to do to him. All right, upkeep. Leo draws a Steadfast. That'll be helpful. And he gets a resource. 3 resources. Ursula is going to get Chthonian Stone, which is our only card now, and she gets a resource. All right, he's obviously going to come in on Leo. We just need Leo to survive. Okay, and we're at 4 of 6 doom. We get Conspiracy of Blood. Attached to Juno gets no matter 1 death threshold. And we get a Nobody's Home attached to her location. It surges because there are no clues to her location. And she gets on Wings of Darkness. Test 4 agility. She is at 5 because of the tooth. She'll spend a resource to be at 6. 4. that's fun. She gets to draw because of the tooth. Unearth the Ancients. Not very helpful, but... Alright, Leo now needs to take a shot. So he's, again, we've already done this before, taking an ammo. We're at 8. He doesn't really have a way to boost, so we're just... Oh, wait. No, we just drew a Steadfast, right? Yeah, so we'll commit the Steadfast, which puts us up to 10. 0. Okay. That is Harlan. Or, that is, whatever his name is. Where is he? Henry is gone. So, we get a victory point for him. We get a victory point for Harlan. We get a victory point for this, this, this. What about, what's her name? Where is she? Was she worth a victory point? I'll have to find where all the cards are. I know we did. Then we got the Curiosity Shop. Okay, either way, I'll find them all later. But we got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I know we get 3 from the various acts. So that's at least 8 XP. So wow, that started so terribly. I couldn't be more pleased at how well this went. So anyway, thanks for watching. Next is Boundary Beyond, where if we really want to earn Ichitaka's favor, we're gonna have to get 3 of the paths. So that's maybe not ideal, but we'll do our best. But I think this went really well. And the important thing is now that Leo can afford to still get his stick to the plan, which we will definitely get. So, all right. Thanks for watching, and I hope you guys enjoyed the Threads of Fate.